Hi, I'm in Germany. I've been here for a little bit over a week. The Rhythm is the Cure 1 week workshop in Tuscany ended, and then I came to Germany to have a little respite from Italy and to see Berlin because I hadn't seen it. What I've been able to do in the past few days since I've been here is research a lot of the rich material that I had a little bit of access to when I was in Italy visiting all the different Black Madonna sites. And I was also able to make some amazing contacts in Napoli, one of whom is called Paolo Valerio, and he's the one who wrote this book, the only book that I could find written about the femminielli, which is this third gender group that is known only in Campania. And I don't know any femminielli yet, but I will be going to Napoli on Wednesday, which is in 2 days, to watch a documentary that was made about them. And Paolo invited me, and he's a professor. Thankfully, he speaks English because my Italian isn't so up to par yet. But he'll be teaching me, hopefully, and connecting me with some femminielli. And And so I'm going to Napoli to explore a little bit about the femminielli culture and how their existence as a gender variant group is tied to spirituality and what kind of roles they play within the community as spiritual figures, because I'm really called to do that, obviously, because that's why I'm that's why I'm here. Um, so yeah. I'm interested in going back. I've been putting into practice some of the drumming, frame drumming that I learned from Alessandra when I was on the Rhythm is Secure workshop. Um, some of these ancient rhythms, and I've also been watching a lot of YouTube videos and just really trying to get my act together with it because it's so fun and it's so powerful. I mean, I remember I went to the lake one day, and after being there, I was kind of feeling down or like not feeling really okay. And I had my tambourine with me because I've been walking around the city with it and attracting all kinds of amazing energy and conversations and everything like that. And I started playing just some of these basic rhythms as people were walking by, and just the joy that I got from playing, it totally balanced me and it made me feel so grounded and just like really, having time to practice some of the rhythms and to just play them repetitiously really made me feel very happy and grounded and very clear mentally. So I feel that this practice of learning this drum and these ancient rhythms is going to be so meaningful for my future life. So for those who don't know, I started with folk dance about 6 or 7 years ago when I started taking West African. One of my best friends, Julia Pearl, invited me to a West African dance class, and I instantly was hooked. And then that's really where my dance journey began consciously. Taking West African, taking Afro-Caribbean, taking Afro-Brazilian. And then I realized recently, in the past couple years, after visiting Haiti and after visiting Brazil and really, really entrenching myself in these folk dances, that I wanted to learn the dances of Italy, which is where my family's from. My grandmother came from Italy. And so once I started researching where I could take tarantella classes, that's when I found Alessandra, and it was through Alessandra Belloni that I was able to connect with the Black Madonna and this tour and this amazing training and this amazing new path that I found myself on. And I find it really meaningful to me to be doing this kind of work for innumerable reasons. Um, the one that's pressing against my brain mostly right now is the idea about how our cultures are becoming so homogenized, and there's kind of like this monoculture that is absorbing all of these smaller, beautiful, more ancient subcultures that are nuanced and took, you know, thousands of years to develop, that are kind of being wiped out. And I feel that it's my personal responsibility, as an Italian American, as a queer person, as a healer, um, to revive and maintain the cultures that are innate within me, that are within my blood and within my spirit and are of my ancestry. And so researching the folk dances and folk music of southern Italy, and also connecting with the Black Madonna and the gender variant queer people of that zone of the world, I mean, I can't really think of a more appropriate work for me to be doing right now because it's so pressing. Um, there's this, rightist uprising that's happening around the world, in Brazil, in America, with Trump, with various other places. And I really feel that it's important for like-minded people, especially queer people, especially femme identifying people, to join together under positive things and share experiences and share camaraderie and share celebration of life from our perspective and with each other. So I feel that it's really important in my work to unite people from around the world that are like me, or that are venerating the divine feminine, because it's been these thousands of years of patriarchy that have gotten our planet into this dire condition, you know, um, and it's time for us to really come together to heal the world and heal each other through love and through the wisdom of our ancestors. What I've experienced in growing up and within the patriarchy, of being bullied for being feminine, or for being somehow viewed as undesirable for not being masculine, or um, for being catcalled, or um, mistreated or ridiculed because of my perceived femininity. That's the same structures that make that okay, and the same structures that perpetuate that are the same structures that are oppressing women around the world, are the same structures that are destroying the planet for the sake of money, um, extinguishable money, invisible money. Um, it's the same forces that, I don't know. It's a darkness and it's an evil. So I really believe that by me doing this work and playing this part to unite all of the world, unite my various communities under this idea of feminine power and feminine strength, um, is a way to undo and learn from the patriarchy that we have lived under for so very long, for all of our lives, and it's time for us to come together to change it.